Hello friends, welcome to Education Hub. So friends, in our last video session, we came to know about some basic terms of accounting. And in this video session, we shall also cover some basic terms of accounting. So we will cover a part of accounting terminology. So those who have not seen that video, please see those videos first and then come to this video, because it will be more beneficial for you to see those videos first. Video links regarding those videos are given in the description, and please watch the video till last and subscribe my channel. Okay friends, let's start. Now friends, our first term is goods. Now friends, goods includes all those things, all those items which are purchased for resale or which are used for producing the finished product, which are also meant to be sold. फ्रेंड्स, जो भी हम लोग परचेज करते हैं, एवरीथिंग दैट वी परचेज फॉर रीसेलिंग इट और विच आर आइदर फिनिश हाफ सेमी फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट विच आर टू बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट, जो भी हम लोग जो भी चीज़ को हमको सेल करना होता है, जिसको हमें सोल्ड करना होता है, उसे हम लोग गुड्स में कैटेगराइज करते हैं. सो दे आर बेसिकली द मेन आइटम इन विच आवर कंपनी डील्स विद. मतलब बेसिकली इन्हीं आइटम्स में जो है हमारी कंपनी को डील करना होता है, या तो इनका परचेज करना होता है किसी दूसरे सप्लायर से, और वी हैव टू सेल इट टू सम अदर कस्टमर, एंड इट इज़ बेसिकली प्रोड्यूस्ड टू सोल्ड टू अदर्स. एंड फ्रेंड्स, एक बात आपको याद रखनी है कि दैट यू डू नॉट हैव टू कंफ्यूज विद एसेट एंड गुड्स. एसेट, for example friends, for a furniture dealer, the purchase of chairs and table is termed as goods, while for other furniture is a asset. So if any furniture dealer is there, for him sale of furniture or purchase of furniture is an good, but for someone else it may be termed as asset. For example friends, now for a stationery dealer, stationery is a good, but for other it is an expense. तो फ्रेंड्स, सेम आइटम जो है एक फर्म के लिए जो है गुड हो सकता है, और दूसरे फर्म के लिए वो एक एसेट हो सकता है या फर्नीचर हो सकता है. तो बेसिकली गुड्स आर द मेन आइटम. द पॉइंट विच वी हैव टू रिमेंबर इज गुड्स आर द मेन आइटम in which our company deals with. So friends, I hope that आप लोग को goods जो है easily समझ में आ गया होगा, that goods are the main item in which our company deals with. They are purchased for resale or are semi-finished product which are purchased and which are converted to be finished product and which are also meant to be sold. Now friends, our next term is stock or stock in trade. Now friends, stock includes all those values of goods or part of goods which are purchased for reselling or which are lying unsold at the end of the accounting period. Now friends, हमारे goods के जो भी part होंगे जो कि that are lying unsold at the end of the period, at the end of the accounting period, they are termed as stock, and if they are part of that goods which are purchased for reselling, मतलब हमें इनको सेल तो करना ही है लेकिन अभी तक उनका सेल हुआ नहीं है, that is stock or stock in trade. Now stock or stock in trade are of two types, that is opening stock and closing stock. And now, as by the name suggested, opening stock means the value of goods which are lying unsold at the beginning of the accounting period, whereas the term closing stock means the value of goods which are lying unsold at the end of the accounting period. Now friends, beginning और end को अच्छे से समझिए, because beginning of the accounting period begins at 1st April 2021. Suppose 1st April and so the year is, and closing and accounting period closes on 31st March. For example, we have taken year here 2021. So our closing stock, the stock which is lying unsold on the date 1st April 2021 is our opening stock, and which was lying at the date 31st March 2021, that was our closing stock. So friends, I hope that ओपनिंग स्टॉक और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक के बीच में बहुत बहुत ही स्लाइड सा डिफरेंस है कि ओपनिंग स्टॉक जो है वो एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द पीरियड में अनसोल्ड लाई करता है हमारे फर्म के गोडाउन में या वेयर हाउस में. ऑन द अदर हैंड क्लोजिंग स्टॉक एट द एंड ऑफ द अकाउंटिंग पीरियड और क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ द प्रीवियस ईयर. फ्रेंड्स, इस बात को याद रखिएगा, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ द प्रीवियस ईयर बिकम्स द ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ द नेक्स्ट और अपकमिंग ईयर. यस फ्रेंड्स, जो गुड्स हमारे 31st मार्च को जो अनसोल्ड लाई करते हैं वेयर हाउस में फर्म के, वही गुड्स एट 1st April 2021 को भी अनसोल्ड ही होंगे, क्योंकि एक ही दिन का गैप है दोनों के बीच में. सो दैट इज एक ही दिन का फ़र्क है. तो दैट मीन्स दैट ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ अपकमिंग ईयर विल बी द क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ द लास्ट और प्रीवियस ईयर. सो फ्रेंड्स, आई होप दैट आप लोग को पता चल गया होगा व्हाट इज स्टॉक and what is opening stock and what is the difference between opening stock and closing stock. Now friend, our third and the most important term of the day is inventory. Now in case of manufacturer, inventory can be closing or opening, and it may be also of 4 types. Opening and closing inventory can be of 4 types. That is, first one is inventory of raw material. Now friends, in inventory of raw material, purchased or goods purchased for using them in the products manufactured but still lying unused. means friends, जो inventory of raw material होता है, that goods are basically purchased for using them in the products but they are still lying unused. जो हम लोग raw material supplier से लेते हैं या which we take from suppliers, purchase from supplier or agents, that are still lying unused by us, that is basically inventory of raw material. That is only raw material. We will include only raw material, nothing other products. And the best example for this case is, friends, for example, the value of cotton. In case of cotton mill or cloth mill is the inventory of raw material, because raw cotton which is lying at the factory or cotton mill is like inventory of raw material because it is lying unused till now. अभी तक वो यूज़ नहीं हुआ है, अभी तक किसी प्रोडक्शन के यूज़ में वो नहीं आया है. इट इज़ नॉट used, we have not used a single % of that material. That will be termed or categorized as inventory of raw material. Now friends, I hope that you all have understood what is inventory of raw material. Raw material which are lying unused, that are termed as inventory of raw material. And raw cotton in case of cotton mill or cloth mill is the best example for inventory of raw material. Now friends, next one is inventory of work in progress. Now as by the name work in progress, it is also termed as inventory of partly finished goods, because it means semi-finished goods in semi-finished form, and such goods need to be further processed for converting it into finished product. Means these goods are in the path of getting converted into finished product, but they are still lying unused, and a little bit of them has been used in earlier raw material. Not a single % of goods raw material have been used, but in case of work in progress, a little bit of goods have been used for producing it into finished product, but still it is not completely converted into finished product. Thus it is a part of our inventory. That is, it is still unsold, as it is not converted into finished product. So in this case, the best example is that value of threads or the unfinished cloth will be the inventory of work in progress in case of cotton mill, that we have taken earlier also, that raw cotton was the example of inventory of raw material. But in inventory of work in progress, we can take unfinished cloth, जो कि जिसका काम अभी तक पूरा नहीं हुआ है. या हम लोग लिख सकते हैं वैल्यू ऑफ थ्रेड्स जो कि अभी अभी भी जिनका यूज़ हो रहा है टू कन्वर्ट देम इनटू फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट। सो वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस एंड रॉ मटेरियल के बीच का डिफरेंस आई होप दैट यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड। सो फ्रेंड्स, विद दिस लेट अस मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक। Now friends, next one is inventory of finished goods, and as by the name suggested, value of those goods or stock of those goods which have been completely processed and are ready for sale, but they are still lying unsold at the end of accounting period. So they are basically the inventory of finished goods. And inventory and stock are interrelated because inventory is a wider term of stock. Stock is a part of good which is lying unsold, or which is lying unsold at the end of accounting period. But in inventory there are all all categories of goods, that whether it is raw material, whether it is work in progress, semi finished good, partly finished goods, or finished product. So inventory of finished goods means the value of those goods which are lying unsold at the end of accounting period, but have been completely processed into finished goods. Okay friends, now in case of finished cloth, or in that is our cotton clothes which are available at the market, that big, we have seen that big sheets of clothes जो कि available होते हैं market में, that are, if that is kept in our warehouse, so that will be a inventory of finished goods, because the goods पूरा completion हो चुका है प्रोसेस का, goods जो है पूरी तरीके से फॉर्म हो चुके हैं, but the reason behind being keeping them in warehouse is that दे आर स्टिल अनसोल्ड, अभी तक उनका सेल नहीं हुआ है, एंड दे आर मेंट टू बी सोल्ड इन द डिस्टेंट फ्यूचर. सो दिस इज इन्वेंट्री ऑफ फिनिश्ड गुड्स. नाउ फोर्थ एंड द लास्ट वन इज इन्वेंट्री ऑफ स्टॉक इन ट्रेड. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, दिस केस इज ए स्पेशल कैटेगरी. ये एक स्पेशल कैटेगरी है बिकॉज इट डज नॉट इंक्लूड रॉ मटीरियल, it does not include work in progress, because all those goods which are our raw material that we have purchased from our suppliers, or all those part of goods which is work in semi finished product जो है वो भी इसका part नहीं है, and finished goods that we directly purchase from others for reselling them to our ultimate customer, that is part of inventory of stock in trade, or that is part of stock in trade. And inventory of stock in trade means that part of goods which we have purchased from others for reselling them to our customer is kept unsold, is lying unsold at our warehouse or at our firm, wherever it is. That is inventory of stock in trade. And friends, इसका एक बेसिक एग्जांपल है दैट गुड्स विच आर केप्ट इन आवर सुपर मार्केट, बिकॉज जो कि सुपर मार्केट में प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं, दे डू नॉट प्रोड्यूस इट बाय देमसेल्फ. ओके फ्रेंड्स, वो खुद से प्रोड्यूस नहीं करते हैं, वो बाहर से ही प्रोडक्ट्स जो है बाहर से ही वो आते हैं प्रोडक्ट्स, बिकॉज दे सेल ए वैरायटी ऑफ गुड्स. अब वो हर चीज़ का प्रोडक्शन करने नहीं बैठते, बिकॉज दे सेल वेजिटेबल्स ऑल्सो, दे सेल ईटेबल आइटम्स ऑल्सो, एंड फास्ट फूड ऑल्सो, मैगी एंड डिओज एंड एवरीथिंग दे सेल. हाउस होल्ड आइटम्स के सारे आइटम वो सेल करते हैं. सो दे डू नॉट प्रोड्यूस इट देमसेल्फ, वो वहाँ पे आके सिर्फ कैटेगराइज और कस्टमाइज करते हैं, और दे आर केप्ट एट वन प्लेस दैट वी कॉल एज सुपर मार्केट. और हेयर सुपर मार्केट में जो इन्वेंट्री और जो स्टॉक जो दैट इज केप्ट अनसोल्ड और लाइंग अनसोल्ड, वो अभी तक उनका सेल नहीं हुआ है जिन चीज़ का, दैट विल बी टर्म्ड एज इन्वेंट्री ऑफ स्टॉक इन ट्रेड, बिकॉज इसमें रॉ मटेरियल नहीं आते, वी हैव नॉट परचेज्ड इट फ्रॉम आवर सप्लायर्स. इसमें हमारे वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस भी नहीं आते, बिकॉज वी हैव दैट आर रादर नॉट सेमी फिनिश्ड प्रोडक्ट or are in the process of producing it into finished product, and that are not also finished product because वो हम लोग ने प्रोड्यूस नहीं किया है, that we have bought from others. That means goods or inventory of stock in trade means goods purchased for reselling but lying unsold, that includes in inventory of stock in trade. Now फ्रेंड्स, आई होप दैट आप लोग को समझ में आ गया होगा what is inventory and what are different types of inventory of raw material, inventory of work in progress, inventory of finished goods, or inventory of stock in trade. Now friends, some basic things which we have to remember, that goods which we have to include in the list of our inventory, वैसे goods जिनको हमें inventory में include करना है, that will be goods which have been sold but they are remained undelivered, because these goods are basically those goods which are sold to others or which are sold to customers or our agents, but उनको अभी तक हमने डिलीवर नहीं किया है, that we have not delivered till they are remaining undelivered. So these goods will not be included in our inventory. Now next one is goods purchased or received but which have not been recorded in the purchase books, जिनका रिकॉर्डेशन अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, जिन गुड्स को हमने अभी तक परचेज बुक में रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया है, उन गुड्स को भी हमें जो है अपने इन्वेंट्री में इंक्लूड नहीं करना है. वी डू नॉट हैव टू इंक्लूड दैट गुड्स विच वी हैवंट रिकॉर्डेड, बिकॉज इन अकाउंट्स that only those things are included in a separate account or in separate book, that things which we record, जिन चीज़ का कोई रिकॉर्ड नहीं, जिन्हें हम अमाउंट और न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज़ में कैटेगराइज नहीं कर सकते, दैट वी डू नॉट रिकॉर्ड इन अकाउंटिंग्स. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, फॉलोइंग देयर आर सम थिंग्स विच मस्ट बी इंक्लूडेड इन द लिस्ट ऑफ इन्वेंट्रीज. ऊपर जो थे जिनको हमें इंक्लूड नहीं करना है किसी भी हाल में, बट देयर आर सर्टेन थिंग्स विच मस्ट बी इंक्लूडेड इन इन्वेंट्री. नाउ फर्स्ट वन इज गुड्स सेंड टू कस्टमर्स ऑन सेल और रिटर्न बेसिस. ओके फ्रेंड्स, जो गुड्स हमने कस्टमर को सेल कर दिया, दैट वी हैव सोल्ड टू आवर कस्टमर ऑन सेल और रिटर्न बेसिस, मीन्स दे कैन बी रिटर्नेबल. Our customers can return those goods to us, but on that point उनका सेल हुआ है, we have sold that part or that value of goods to our customers, so it will be termed as inventory for that time. If it is again returned, तो उसे फिर हम लोग रिटर्न करके फिर से उसको एडजस्ट कर देंगे, but till that time it is with our customers or it has been sold to our customer, it will be termed as inventory. Now second one is goods sent to the agents for sale but remaining or lying unsold with them. Friends, above one में हमने पढ़ा था that goods which are sold to our agents or customer but they are remaining undelivered, they are undelivered or not delivered by us. हमने अभी तक उनकी डिलीवरी नहीं की थी, but here we have sold those goods we have delivered those goods to our agents and they haven't sold that goods, that goods are lying unsold with them, so that will be also termed as inventory because we have sold those goods to agent, वो हमारे पास से चला गया है. So now we do not have any contact or any record or any numerical value of actual value of those or acquisition of those goods. That is why that goods will be termed as, or it will be included in the part of inventory. Now friends, one of the most important thing which we have to remember is that inventory is valued at the cost price or realizable value, that is our market value. That can be, inventory can be valued at cost price or our market or realizable value, whichever is less, means जो कि जिसका अमाउंट कम है, either it is cost price, the price in which we have acquired it, or the market value, the real or actual price in present. जो भी उन दोनों में से whichever is less, we have to consider that amount only, or that is the real amount of inventory, and that amount only we have to consider it. नाउ फ्रेंड्स, अब ये तो हमारा आज का टॉपिक जो यहीं तक था, बट most of you will be confused with the concept of stock and inventory. Now friends, to clear that, I am adding a concept that stock refers to only those value of goods, only those goods which are purchased for reselling and which are lying unsold at the end of accounting year. Means in stock we do not include that good which are to be converted by us into finished product. Means we do not, in stock we do not include raw material, work in progress, finished goods. We only include that part or that value of goods which are purchased by us by some other, from some other dealer or supplier, and those goods are to be sold by us as it is to our customers. Okay friends, means we have to resell that goods to our customer, and that is part of stock. But in case of inventory is a wider term because it includes stock also. It includes stock, inventory of raw material also. We include raw material, work in progress, semi finished goods, and our finished product. So this thing has to be cleared, that inventory is a wider term than stock. सो आई होप फ्रेंड्स आप लोग को ये सब टॉपिक समझ में आ गए होंगे, एंड आज के लिए बस इतना ही हम लोग करते हैं। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में और आगे के टॉपिक्स हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे। वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाना ना भूलें, और जुड़े रहें मेरे चैनल एजुकेशन हब के साथ। ओके फ्रेंड्स, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। थैंक यू, जय हिंद।